The Young and the Restless Eric Braeden addresses head injury. Victor's on-screen appearance sparks concern. Adam and Nick face off. Kyle's job shock and some are jealous. Spoilers: Jordan medicines Claire into going back off the rails. Nikki targeted once further. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that indeed the great Victor Newman can have a mishap from time to time. Eric Braeden lately decided to reply after Victor's on-screen appearance sparked some concern on social media. In the November 26 occasion, Braeden can be seen with an injury on his right tabernacle. After the Young and the Restless recaps, Regard mentioned this on X, formerly known as Twitter. They jokingly asked Braeden if Billy Abbott terminated him. Of course, they also sought evidence that Braeden was oak, so he chimed in with a light-hearted response. Utmost suckers know by now that Braeden likes to stay active, so it seems that led to taking effects a bit too far in the boxing spa. No, I had done some head exercises on the heavy bag. Braeden replied before adding 3 rolling on the bottom laughing emojis. Thankfully, Braeden was having a good laugh about the whole thing, so his head injury easily wasn't anything serious. Indeed so, it was nice of Braeden to address it for any suckers who might have been bothered about him. As for what's coming in Genoa City, Victor could have quite a storm brewing. Although Victor thinks he's surfaced victorious over Jack Abbott and Billy Abbott, these sisters could have some surprises in store. Jack isn't ready to accept that Victor's the winner of their rearmost round of conflict, so Victor may have to watch his reverse. Likewise, Billy and Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, could be gearing up for a revengeful takedown plot that'll lead to indeed further drama for Victor. That said, no bone ever truly gains the upper hand on Victor for long. Indeed, if Victor has to deal with some lapses along the way, we've no doubt that he'll fight back and come out on top in the end. Our prognostications allude that Victor will prove his adversaries are no match for him, so stick with us for updates on all the shocking news and The Young and the Restless Adam and Nick face off. Kyle's job shock and some are jealous. Spoilers recap for Wednesday, November 27, reveals that Nate Hastings will drink Amy Lewis into his home for Thanksgiving, but they'll be intruded by a knock at the door before he can reveal his decision about Damien. Audra Charles will stop by with a cutlet since she didn't want Nate to be alone on Thanksgiving. Once Nate lets Audra in, she'll realize Amy is there and meet her. Amy will admit that Audra has enterprises about her story, but Nate will admit he verified all of it and has decided he'll help find Damien. Still, Nate won't be ready to commit to forming a connection with Damien just yet. Indeed so, Amy will be excited over Nate's amenability to track Damien down and will hold out stopgap that the half-sisters can come musketeers. Latterly, Amy will start feeling faint, so Audra will get her some water while Nate elevates her bases on the lounge. Amy will tear up as she admits she prevaricated a little when she said she was hysterical of dying, so Nate will assure her that's impeccably normal. Now that Nate's agreed to detect Damien, Amy will hope that her son can find a way to accept all the exposures about his true father, his new family, and her terminal illness. At the Newman estate, Victor Newman will quiz Claire Newman about whether she's taking the job working for Nikki Newman. Claire will admit she's not happy about the treatment Kyle Abbott and Lily Winters endured, but Victor and Nikki will do their stylish to smooth effects over. After Claire talks all this out with her grandparents, she'll delight Nikki and Victor by agreeing to work at Chancellor like Nikki wants. Victoria Newman and Cole Howard will feel a little uneasy over that news, but they'll get that it's Claire's decision to make. At one point, Claire will also take a phone call from Kyle, who'll ask if she can sneak off and see Harrison Abbott for Thanksgiving. Claire will suspect Kyle also wants backup with Jack Abbott and Diane Jenkins Abbott, so she'll agree to come over. Summer Newman won't feel pleased when she finds out Claire's title over to the Abbott manse, but she'll act like she's fine with it anyway. At the Abbott house, Jack will bring Diane in as they reveal their deception to Ashley Abbott, Tracy Abbott, and Alan Laurent after Diane and Jack explain that they had to do commodity radical to get Kyle down from Victor. Ashley will still suppose it was extreme and humiliating for Kyle. Tracy won't be thrilled about getting duped either, but she'll at least be happy that Jack isn't in pain. Despite Jack's stylish sweats to get Billy Abbott to come to the family gathering, he won't show up. Diane will worry that Kyle isn't coming, moreover, but Kyle will indeed walk through the door, though he'll advise that it's going to take further than pumpkin pie and lemon to fix what's broken. After Diane hints about commodity, she wants to say to Kyle, Claire's appearance will delay her updates. As Claire shares some warm moments with Harrison and Kyle, Summer will show up looking rather jealous. Summer will also clinch Harrison and spend a little time with him, but she'll continue to look unsettled over Kyle's growing connection to Claire. After Claire and Summer are gone, the Abbotts will gather around the Thanksgiving table. That's where Diane will give Kyle back the co-CEO position and prompt him to return to work alongside Jack, right where he should be. Kyle will get evidence that Jack's on board before Diane cries about how much she wants to make up for once miscalculations. At the Newman estate on Wednesday's Young and the Restless occasion, Chelsea Lawson and Connor Newman will show up for the Thanksgiving festivity with Adam Newman. After Chelsea tells Nick Newman that she's sorry about what's going on with Sharon Newman, he'll bring up her bifurcation with Billy and quiz her about Adam's involvement. Chelsea will try to steer Nick down from talking about Billy and Sally Spectra just before Adam walks over. Adam will angrily defy Nick about questioning Chelsea about particular issues and won't be pleased that this is passing behind his reverse. After Chelsea steps down, Nick will bring up the fact that Adam went to see Sharon despite Nick not wanting him to. Adam will point out that he doesn't take orders from Nick, so there'll be some pressure before they get back to the festivity with the others. Victor and Nikki will make some speeches before they all partake a thankful toast, so there'll be some gladdening moments with their family gathered around. The Young and the Restless spoilers say there's much further drama to come for both the Abbotts and the Newmans, so we'll pass along further prognostications on all the chaos. The Young and the Restless spoilers Jordan medicines Claire into going back off the rails. Nikki targeted once further. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Jordan and Ian Ward will ultimately shift gears as they concentrate on Jordan's solicitations in this cross-cooperation. Jordan will inescapably want to go after Claire Newman and make her pay for turning into such a snake. Since Jordan raised Claire and brainwashed her to detest the Newmans, she anticipated fidelity in return. Rather, Claire eventually got the help she demanded to break free of Jordan's crooked control. Now Claire has embraced her new life with the Newmans and is completely enjoying her place in the family. You Can Go Jordan will want to rip all that down when the time comes. It's possible Jordan will want fatal vengeance, but what if her original plot is more complicated than that? Jordan may want to protract Claire's suffering, so we should suppose about how she might do the maximum damage. What's the stylish way for Jordan to hurt both Claire and the new family she's come to love so important? Maybe what Jordan and Ian have done to Sharon Newman could offer indication. Young and the Restless suckers know Sharon has been twisting out of control in recent months, but it's not her fault. There's been a lot of focus on Sharon's meddled-up meds, so there's a good chance Ian and Jordan made sure she was cured into going off the rails. Perhaps Claire could land in an analogous situation once Jordan and Ian start targeting her coming. After all, Claire could be taking some specifics to keep herself balanced following her own stint in the psych ward. Jordan could fluently mess with Claire's meds if that's the case. However, maybe Jordan could start intimately remedying Claire's tea or coffee at some point. If not, where there's a will, there's a way. We've no doubt that Jordan could pull off remedying Claire if she sets her mind to it. Anyhow, it'd be intriguing if Jordan drove Claire over the edge and climbed her brain into targeting Nikki Newman again. Jordan's thing might be to make Claire look like she's having a reversal or that she no way really changed in the first place. Jordan surely has some terrible news in store for Claire and the whole Newman clan, so stick with us for updates on any curveballs along the way. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Claire will get tangled up in plenitude of Jordan chaos, so we'll bring you more prognostications on all the mayhem. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.